All right, shalom. Coming with a quick lesson, man. We pray and hope that it's edifying. But first and foremost, we want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rukwah, Kodash, Ma'amaf. And double honors to the elders of Great Millstone. Salutation to you, sincere Akim that's out there laboring in this truth of sincerity. And a few Akwafi and the women, and also the children that believe on the name of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. All right. And the time that we coming in, man, Jacob's trouble, man. It's finna get real, it's finna get real ugly out here.
Con. All right, you can bring that first scripture out, Bawakasha.
All right, this is Zechariah 13:8. It says, "And it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith the Lord, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die."
Con, 2/3 of the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and confusing the facing has to be cut off from this earth because the wickedness is exceeding up to the heavens, man. And the Lord Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, he can't deal with it no more. So therefore, you have to be punished for all this iniquity that's going on this earth, man. For you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, all right. And with that being said, man, so you have to die. 2/3 of our people have to die on this side in order to receive the kingdom. Death by pain, all right. So, and you got the famine, the sword, these nuclear missiles coming up to take off these 2/3 the nation of Israel, also with these heathen nations, all right?
I had okay. This is I'm gonna start from the top on this. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 15, verse 1. It says, "Behold, and speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. Fear not their imaginations against thee. Let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee. For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness."
Come. And not neither one of these things should go without passing, man. All these prophecies that are put in this book, man, are going to happen, man. You know what I'm saying? The Lord is not slack concerning his word. And everybody that's going against his truth is going to die, man. You know what I'm saying? If you're not abiding in his truth, man, you're going to die. It's just simple as that. If you're not out here fighting for Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, striving for this truth to death, man, you know what I'm saying? You're going to receive death because you're not out here exalting your power.
And that's 2/3 of y'all, man, because it says, "For all the unfaithful shall die." When it says 2 parts therein should be cut off, all right? Because you Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, man, y'all laugh and scoff at the prophets that the Lord have set up and put his words in our mouth to go prophesy unto y'all and warn y'all of the things that's going to come, man. So by y'all being in y'all unfaithfulness, y'all going to die, man. For y'all don't want to, when the prophets try to tell you that the Father name is Yahweh and the Son name Yahweh Shai, but you turn around and say, "That's your God." No, that's your God too, man. He created you. He created all things, man. Even the heathens, okay? It says, "And behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, and death and destruction." So like you finna speak.
You can start that at the top again from that verse.
All right. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 15, verse 5. "Behold, saith the Lord, Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, I will bring plagues upon the world."
And just to stop that point right there, man, the Lord Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai says he's going to bring plagues upon the world. So just fleeing America is not going to get you anywhere, man, because the wrath of the Lord is going to take a hold of this whole world, man, this whole earth. So you can't run away from the Lord's hand, man. Nothing can deliver you from his hand except for him.
All right. "I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, destruction. For the wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their harmful works are fulfilled. Therefore, saith the Lord Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness which they profanely commit, neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and righteous blood cry unto me, and the souls of the just complain continuously, man."
That innocent and righteous blood is those prophets that the Lord Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai set up around the four corners of the earth, man. Lord willing, they're a part of the elect, man. And with that being said, man, that wickedness has reached its point, man. The Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushua can't take it anymore. So that's why you see these things going on around the world, the uproars, the earthquakes in diverse places, nation rising against nation, man. The racial wars breaking up, man. That's the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Those are the opening acts of the Lord beginning to make his return to the earth, man. You know, the Lord Yahweh Shah making his return, man. You know what I'm saying? Those just to open the acts for the grand finale, because when he get back, man, there's gonna be even more bloodshed.
And I had another precept. This is Ezekiel chapter 9, verse 4. And the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushua said unto him, Go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof, man.
You know, that's just like what the brother read before, man. That the righteous, man. You know what I'm saying? We crying out, man. Cry out, spare not, lift up that voice like a trumpet. Wisdom, go out in the streets and cry out, man. How long ye simple will ye love simplicity, man. And you know,
and then on top of that, it says it says a mark upon their foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry, man. That mark mean exempt from judgment, man. All right, that's going to be the elect men that's down here that's preaching his word in truth and sincerity, man, crying and sighing unto the Most High, man. All right, they're going to be exempt for judgment from the famine, the death, and the pestilence, and also the sword that's going to come to the land of the shores of America, man. Because you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are the biblical Israelites, man. Y'all don't understand that y'all power is fed up and pissed off with this place, man.
And that mark, you know, just to throw that out there, that's a totally different mark from the mark that's talked about in Revelation 13 for you boneheads out there, man. You know, that mark talked about what he just read, all right, in Ezekiel 9 and 4 is a spiritual mark, man. You know what I'm saying? Setting up that mark, you know what I'm saying? Try the spirit by the spirit, man. See if they're all Yahweh or not, man. You know, that's a spiritual mark. It's not talking about a mark in your hand or in your forehead, man. All right, you can bring your precept out up.
All right, this is Jeremiah chapter 4, verse 20. It says, destruction upon destruction is cried. So it says, destruction upon destruction is cried, for the whole land is spoiled. Suddenly are my tents spoiled, and my curtains in a moment. So it says, destruction upon destruction is cried. So as the prophets, we are out here on the highways and byways to warn our people that destruction is coming. All right, Jacob's trouble is right around the corner, so we out here crying, and blowing the trumpet. All right. It says, how long shall I see the standard and hear the sound of the trumpet? All right. So for my people is foolish; they have not known me. So you know what I'm saying. As we going out and prophesying to our people, you know what I'm saying, warning our people are being foolish by not hearkening unto the words of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. All right. It says, for my people is foolish; they have not known me. They are sottish children, and they have none understanding. They are wise to do evil, but to do good they have no knowledge.
Man. Because though they have a zeal to want to worship the Most High, but not according to knowledge, man. That's why it says, my people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. Y'all are sottish, man, meaning stupid. All right, y'all hard-headed and rebellious, stiff-necked, man. And he's talking, and the Lord talking about you Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, because we are the biblical Israelites. All right, and just had a precept to back you up. This is Ezekiel chapter 3, verse 17. Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore, hear the words at my mouth and give them warnings from me. All right, and that's what we're doing.
You know, he said, give them warnings from him. You know what I'm saying? So these are not our words that's coming out there just with our own words, man. This is the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua putting his words in our mouth, coming out to tell the nation of Israel, man. You know what I'm saying? That the Lord is getting ready to make his return, man. That his kingdom is being cast down, and that the kingdom of Israel is being built up in the midst of them. As well with the tabernacle of David, man. Those righteous rulers are just going to be ruling in that time, in that kingdom, man.
Precept. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 6. I'm going to start at I'm going to get straight to the point, verse 9. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followed, man. Esau is the end of the world. All right, who is Esau? The so-called white man. All right, because y'all, the so-called white race are the biblical Edomites, man. Y'all forefathers come from Esau. The Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, our forefather is Jacob. All right, you know. So at the end of the day, man, the kingdom of the Israelites is at the beginning of it, but Esau's kingdom have to fall, man, and we have to enter this thing, man.
And you can't have a new kingdom without the casting away of the old one. So this one has to be destroyed, man. And it's being destroyed by the strength and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, exalting them throughout these countries.